One thing that upsets me about Godot is how complicated it is, relatively speaking, to get a cube that just falls and has physics. So let's get started. We have a 3D scene now by pressing this. Now we will have a box by picking CSG box. In case you didn't follow, I pressed this plus and then created a box. Okay, this box has use collision. You can put this on. However, adds a collision shape to the physics engine for our CSG shape. This will always act like a static body. We want not a static body, but we want a rigid body. For that reason, we press on the plus and type in rigid body. Rigid body means it falls around. You don't want the rigid body as a child of CSG box. You want rigid body to be a child of scene. Right, if you put the box into the rigid body, well, let's take a look if that is enough. Yeah, let's save it. Let's call it Yahoo. Save. Okay, so we don't have a camera. So we're gonna create a camera. Camera. Let's move it around. Back here. Okay, let's see what happens. Sure, let's select Yahoo. It falls. Success. For this reason, let's create a second box without a rigid body, because we don't want the second box to move. We want this box to fall on the other box. So let's create a box. A box. And now let's move it down and scale it around some. Maybe move it down a little more. Same with the camera. Like this. It falls through because we forgot to enable on this CSG box, which I'm going to rename to floor, to enable collision. Let's try. Why is that a problem? Because this one doesn't have collision. Let's try what happens if we enable collision here. Yeah, because again, this is only for static. So to make this box have collision, we have to do another thing. We have to press rigid body, press the plus, and add COLLISIONSH. Collision shape. Click, click. And this collision shape, we pick it to be a new box shape. Let's see if that works. I don't think it will. Oh, it works. Huh. I thought actually that you would have to make the collision shape a child of rigid body and then the box child of collision shape. I expected it to be like this. Let's try. Yeah, that also works. What, however, if we make the box, the visual box, child of rigid body and then make the collision shape child of the box? We will have these warnings. It will not quite work. Yeah. So either make them both a child or make the visual the child of a collision shape. And now I'm going to do the same. Let's duplicate this, but using a ball, a sphere. The rigid body will be the same. The collision shape will be, instead of box shape, it will be a new sphere shape. And the CSG box I'm going to delete. Delete nodes. Yes. And then I'm going to add a CSG sphere. Let's move the ball around a bit. Will it work? Yeah, cool. Will it roll around? Let's click the floor and angle it a little. And also move the camera a bit further away. Let's give it a shot. Totally works. Awesomest. So this is how easy it is to get some basic physics working in Godot. Enjoy! See you next time. Ciao!